Welcome to the Exceptional One channel. Yes, to my subscribers, I know I've been away for some time. I had some emergency I needed to deal with, but I am back, and I'm just going to. I know a lot of you wanted to know my analysis about the Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid, and a lot of let me get right into it. So. Uh, a lot of Liverpool fans I know are very disappointed. But me as a fan, I just wasn't because everything I've been saying about Jurgen Klopp to make the adjustment, he never did, and those were the consequences. So Liverpool lost again in the final, and Jurgen Klopp has been at the club for some time now. He spent over 200 million pound to buy a lot of players. Most of the players at Liverpool currently are all his players. So they back him up with the money, everything, but he's still not delivering. Uh, he's been there. All he won the major title is one Premier League title and one Champions League. That's it. I'm not talking about those FA Cup or the EFL or Carling Cup. Those are not major. So he's getting paid a lot of money to win Champions League most of the time, and the least Premier League. To be a great coach, to be like the level of Mourinho and maybe Guardiola, you need to win at least two Champions League with all the money you are getting at the club. So few things explain, a lot of things explain, can explain his Liverpool loss, but I'm going to go into just a few major things I realized. First of all, Liverpool, they came up flat, completely flat, no clue. It's like they didn't even want to be at that game. And sometimes when players don't have energy, it's up to the coach to kind of motivate them. Sometimes it can be a lot of things contributing to that. Maybe some players they're still having tough time. The opponent adjust to the system they were playing to, or they were just maybe some of them are playing through injuries, right? Whatever it is sometimes they look for direction from the coach. Maybe the system doesn't work, you need to switch. And this is why I've been saying Jurgen Klopp need to go and watch my videos about how to be a great coach, how to analyze the game. And when your system is not working, change it during the game, not wait until halftime to make adjustments. And I've been saying this over and over again. And this goes to also to some of you who are watching my videos and they want to be a great coach later on. Don't be making mistakes all these so-called great coach are making. I'm talking about Guardiola or even Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp or all those coaches. Okay, they make a lot of mistakes. So that's why I want you to learn on my channel not to make those mistakes. Okay, learn your how to do things your own way. Okay, and when something doesn't work, you switch. That's why I always say, as a coach, you need to have a lot of strategies in mind in case one doesn't work. You switch to another. Okay, so first of all, Jurgen Klopp didn't have strategies whatsoever. Liverpool, Real Madrid knows that Liverpool, they always go on high press, they're going to spend a lot of energy. So they just park the bus, they just sit there and try to hit them with a counter attack because they have a few fast players. Maybe Benzema or Vinicius, right? Vinicius was just terrific. He just destroyed Alexander Arnold in that game, right? It wasn't even a match. And another thing also, Jurgen Klopp has been doing all season is playing Highland with his defense. Even in this game in the Champions League, I don't know if you guys noticed that he playing Highland all the way to the center, and you see what Real Madrid keep doing to him, right? So when you play that high, all you have to do is kick the ball behind the defenders, and it's going to be hard for the defenders to keep up. And we all know Liverpool defenders they are not fast, right? Maybe beside Robertson, the other one they are just slow. Alexander Arnold, he's not a defender. We all know that he goes forward, he never comes back. And even if you watch Alexander Arnold in that game, every time he goes forward, instead of running back to defend, he's taking all his time. Most of the players, they were just like it. They were at the beach. Terrible game, right? And it's up to you as a coach, when the players are not performing, you change the system. Whether they are number one or not, if they are not performing, you remove them, you bring fresh legs in there. Right? At least the good decision Jurgen Klopp made was starting Konate. He was one of the best defenders in that game. He plays terrific. But the rest of them, they were just all over the place. Hasn't been Sadio Mane shot that hit the post in the first half. Like, they didn't even do anything. Mohamed Salah had an opportunity to equalize when Jota, that's another player he should have started, and he left Jota on the bench. That's another big mistake Jurgen Klopp made. Because when Jota came in the game, he changed. And the header, when he passed the ball, he hit the ball with the head, and Salah supposed to put that ball in the net. As you know, Salah, he's taking all his time to get to the ball, and he just kick it somehow, and the goalie save it. He should have shot that ball hard and run to it quickly, and he would have scored. A player like him, he want to get paid £500,000 a week. You need to be scoring those goals. And I'm hoping whoever is watching this video, trying to make sure you get it. You can share it to everybody, but make sure it goes to Jurgen Klopp and Salah. I want them to listen to this, watch this video. Hopefully they will learn something from it. This is unacceptable when you're paying a coach a lot of money and all he can deliver is just a Premier League and the Champions League. Unbelievable. Any players he wanted, the club backed him, right? So, like I said, there was no strategy whatsoever. The players were not prepared. It looks to me like they didn't even prepare for that game. They were completely lost. But the only thing I didn't like is the channel I was watching from. I wanted them to show Jurgen Klopp face. I wanted to see what he was thinking, looking at his player performing that bad. Terrible. Real Madrid didn't even do anything in that game, the first half, even. They were defending a lot. And the second half, they step it up a little bit. And even the offside goal, they refused to, the one Benzema scored. The referee even made a mistake. I can understand when the ball came the first time, when he went over the Liverpool defenders. From there, he was already offside. But they're talking about when the action keeps going on, and Allison, Liverpool goalie, made the save. Because when you look at it, I think it was Robertson or so who was still the last defender there. So there's no way Benzema was offside. So it was Liverpool. They got really lucky on that call. It should have been a goal if they're looking at the goal from the second time. So Jurgen Klopp made so many mistakes. And all he was saying, I think when I heard the press conference, I'm just going to paraphrase a little bit. I didn't want to watch the whole thing anyway, because he never take a responsibility. He was saying, telling the fan to book the final for like next season, like buy the ticket to the final next season. For a bad performance from his team, that's all he can come up with. He should have said, we played terrible. I don't know what happened to my team. The players were not listening to the instruction. This is not what we prepared for. Things like that. Then players know you hold them accountable. So if he hasn't said anything, him himself, he was the one who made the mistake. The players, to me, when I look at the game, they didn't even prepare whatsoever. A Real Madrid team that conceded so many goals against City and Chelsea, and Liverpool didn't even score one goal. And you calling yourself a great coach? You calling yourself a top team? Look, to be a big club, you need to win the big one, which is Champions League. Okay? City won maybe a lot of Premier League game with Guardiola, but they're still not a great club until they win the Champions League. With City, that's another one. I'm going to make a different video about that as well. But right now, today, is focusing on Liverpool right now. The terrible game they have. And there is a reason why Jurgen Klopp only signed an extension for 2 years. Normally, under normal circumstances, he should be fired. Definitely he should be fired. If he doesn't want fired, he need to do the club a favor by resigning. He need to resign because he ran out of ideas at this point. It's not working. His system, he played the same system, high pressing every single game. All the opponents figure him out. They all know how Liverpool play now. It's about time the club bring in a new coach, new ideas, new players, okay, so that they can start performing again. This is Liverpool. You spend a lot of money on a coach, you expect a result. But when you don't get a result, you fire the coach, or he need to resign. So I'm hoping you like this video. Let me know what you think. And thank you again for keeping your faith in me, the Exceptional One channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I would like to hear some of your comments as well. What do you think really worked? Do you think Jurgen Klopp is responsible? Or do you think it was the players? Did you see any strategies that he came up with? I didn't see any. Okay, like I said, the team was flat. They were just like they were playing at the beach. Okay, so thank you again for watching the Exceptional One channel. I'm back now. I'm going to be shooting more videos, so stay tuned for that.